Mic test. Mic test. Maybe music a bit too loud. Test, test. Hello, hello. We are live. We are live. Alright. So, yeah. Just gonna send out one more message. Let's just send it here. Yeah. Shut up. I hate how I have to watch my own ads. Stop. Please. I do not want to watch my own... I don't want to watch my own stuff. I mean, like, my own... whatever. Alright. I just got... Oh my gosh. That's embarrassing. Okay, I think we are actually good now. I hope. Let me just do the funky little lowering the volume again. I don't know how they do it, but I think that's good. So maybe a bit too quiet. So hello everyone. It's me, gabnonymous. And welcome to another live stream. As you can see, I have a funky new thumbnail, which I made, I think it was 2 days ago. I decided to stream a little early. You know, preferably on a time where I'm, like, actually awake. It's 5:37 p.m. right now. Currently sending out links because I'm just like that. But anyway, so far the only person in chat is Kazak. Hello, Kazak. Welcome back. As the title suggests, actually before that, I do want to ask, how's my audio? Is it okay? Is it too loud? Maybe I could raise it up just a little more. How's this? Nothing's changed, but I like to think it did. But yeah, welcome to another stream, everyone being Kazakh in the chat right now. So yes, as the title suggests, we are going to get some work done. Just gonna get some work done because I am quite the procrastinative bitchaloid, sure. But yes, but anywho, actually, you know, I should, you know what, I'll swap out my input device. Yep, there we go. I thought it'd be a good idea to use the trackpad again, but no, I'll just switch back to a mouse. It feels more stable, I'm more used to it. Can't guarantee the safety of my hands though. Everyone, meanwhile, like, imagine the whole theater says, "You're doing great!" Thank you, Kaza. Look, one person in a theater is better than a theater with absolutely nobody in it, you know? So I do appreciate your presence. It motivates me just a little bit, you know. Um, if yeah. So yes. Um. All right. So I guess I'm ready. But yeah. Let's get started. All right. Here we go. So, the goal for today, for this stream, is to get work done. As you can see, I have a little mock up of what character. Okay, hold on. So, explanation time. My goal for this stream is to at least finish up this character over here. I don't have a name for this character yet, but I know that he is a journalist and a multo, which I say that in such a stupid accent. No, for the record, just know that I don't know how long I'll be here. Since funny enough, I'm at the job. It's just having a food break. Well, I don't expect you to stay the whole stream, Kazak. I do appreciate you just being here, but good job. You have work. I still do appreciate you sticking, just joining me in general. Yeah, no. But anyway, so I have an overdue assignment, seat work actually, where I have to make a reference sheet of this character over here, which is remained unnamed. Multo is ghost in Tagalog. He's supposed to be so if you didn't, if you weren't here last stream, which is just Kazakh, which he was. I'm supposed to make a character, at least the main character, that lives in the place that I made, which is this. Yes. A bit too large, give me a sec. Oh. I'm supposed to make a character that lives in this place, right here. So yes. This place. I already submitted that, and I don't want to look at it right now. But yes, I'm supposed to make a character that lives in that place. So my concept, if the music were to, I don't know if that's a good song to play this to. Yeah, whatever, fine. But yeah, no, the concept is to make a character that lives in that environment. And so, oh hey, it's also fine. So now my Teto cursor shows up. Sure. Here she is. Hello, wife. This is my wife right here. Look at us, both of us together. I love her. But anyway, I'm just gonna be finishing this mock-up. I actually don't know if I should probably add that detail. They are non-binary, or at least non-binary, so they go by they, them. That's another detail I should add. Yes, okay. That's the concept I have so far for this character. No gender and well, yeah. Yeah, pretty much. So these are the mock-ups I have right now. Some of the sketches. I don't really know if they should wear like boots or sandals, cause I feel like sandals would make sense, but I don't know how to draw sandals. But I could draw boots, you know? It's not like a foreign concept for us to wear boots, but I don't know. Yeah, like, just... I assume their face is split in some way since... yes, their face is split. I should specify this a bit more. Sandals? Oh, okay. Also, welcome to the stream. I mean, I could try drawing sandals, I guess. Just copy this here. Bingo. Let's chop off your little footsies, buddy. I actually don't know what their name is supposed to be. I really don't know how to draw sandals. Give me a sec. Let's see. Reference time. I searched the preference. I'm so stupid. I was supposed to look up reference photos for, like, sandals, but I looked up the word reference instead. Am I fucking stupid? Oh my goodness. Give me a sec. No. Sandals. There you go. Okay, there you go. Let's see. The sandals I'm looking... There's so many different types of sandals, I gotta be honest. Maybe not this sound. I don't wanna... No, not this song. Too much. Too weird. Focusing on too many things. I'm still not used to streaming. Let's play like a... let's play like a new song. Song that I added. Maybe this. Sure. Sure, I guess. Maybe lower the volume a bit. I really don't know. There's this. We have a list of feet that we could try doing, but none of these are Filipino. That's weird. Let me look up sandals. Starts looking up. Shut up. No, but yeah. So you have these. These are not sandals. Let me look something more up. I like these. These look cool. Oh, that's too big. Here it is. There we go. I like these, honestly. We're gonna put this at this side right here. There you go. If I were to draw these, I'd have to draw like the bottom part first. And since they go like that, you have little feetsies. Yeah, that I mean, I do like the detail of these though, honestly. Hmm. These are just mock-ups, by the way. These aren't gonna be like the final sketch, but I do like sandals more. I could probably just like do sandals. Yeah. Hmm. Water. I think I'm gonna lean in more into sandals. Yeah. Thank you, Rand. Thank you. God, I wish I knew who you were. That username is so like familiar to me. I think Pen Umbrella. Yeah. Okay. I guess we're going with this mock-up then. Yippee. All right. Pencil time. Are they gonna be like mostly stickmen looking anatomy wise? Since assuming I don't feel like most of. No, okay. I really was. Yeah, no, I really was just like looking for this form factor because the thing about the environment that I noticed that I made, right? It was like floating islands, a floating archipelago. Um, if a larger person were to live there, I feel like they'd have like a harder time like living in there, you know, because like bigger weight, harder transportation, blah blah. And I know that like the average Filipino doesn't always don't. The Filipinos come in different shapes and sizes. I mean, I look the way I do. Some people look the way they do. I just thought that this would be like a good middle ground body shape. They're not exactly like thin, but they're also not like big muscular, you know, like they're not like this, you know, because if they were like this, then they wouldn't. I don't like characters like this, you know. I don't like this. They just splat in the ground if they're larger. Yeah, they would. I just like this. It looks very normal and like you could you could fit into this character no matter who you are. I think that's like the main motivator for most of my characters. Like I want them to be universal as possible, as universal as they could possibly be, while still maintaining character uniqueness. Does that make sense? I don't know. I'll just put this here. There we go. All right, let's start the sketch. Yes. So I know that like character design, uh, I know that with like character design, your silhouette has to be like unique and shit. Loki, this big fella seems like if an entity could somehow, if there's some land like living much under the islands. I mean, the thing about it really doesn't matter, like which part of the Philippines you live, you'll still look unique, you know. Like, you can't say that, oh, you come from this province, that means you look like this. And I'm talking about body wise, obviously, like culture wise, very different. Still Filipino though. But yeah. Ew. Oh my god, it's Vicky, guys. Oh my gosh, guys, it's Vicky Vix. Welcome to the stream. If you guys didn't know, Vicky Vix made the. Vicky Vix, the inventor of Charlie's Inferno animation meme. Oh my god, no. Also, but yeah, no, welcome to the stream, Vicky. Yeah. Like if the planet has floating islands, it's not a planet. It's like a it's like a actually no, it's fine. I'll just call it a planet. Fuck it, why not? If a planet has floating islands, but it still has land under the islands or heck ocean, I feel like there could be civilization of them. I like that idea. I like that idea actually. Oh god, shut up. uh, I'm losing my job. I want a more unique pose for this. Where is my music? Do I have to like look back? I don't want to have to download all of these and like have VLC play it. I want to have a unique pose, or maybe just stick to this. I don't know. Brain. I do like the idea. I wish I could world build it more, but I really just want to focus on like getting this character sheet done. Much to my discontent. I like that idea though. There are obviously, you know, since we're very can't stay in chat because I got a birthday drawing to finish, but I'll have you in the background. Aw, thank you, Vicky. That's fine. You don't have to chat. I already mocked you enough. Next video, how I got fired from my job because of a stream. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised at how often that occurs. I've heard some accounts of that happening. Yeah. There are some Filipinos that like are heavily dependent on boo. Oh my gosh. I'm scared. Oh wait, hold on. Give me a sec. Oh my gosh, I'm so scared. Where am I? There we go. Oh fuck. Come on, man. Why can't I move? Let me move. Let me move. Brother. The joke is not funny anymore. Hello, monkey. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. I actually can't move. What? Can I not like move my character anymore? I can turn the whatever. Fine. Just pretend that I'm scared. Welcome to the stream. I'm such a good streamer, guys. But yes, we are currently finishing up. Well, not finishing up. We haven't started. Currently making a mock-up of a character. Yes. I'm gonna make them a little taller. I casted Curse of Unmoving on it. Curse of Unmoving? You're the reason why I can't move my character around. Fuck you. Kidding. Let's add a little bit more dynamicism to this character by making the shorts intersect in a 3D way. Ooh. Maybe have a little bit of a side action movement onto this. Yes, there we go. Yes. How are you, Gab? I'm okay. Just trying to be productive is all. I haven't been productive in a while. I love you too. Fuck off. I'm kidding. But yeah, welcome to the stream. I already said that. I'm just trying to be productive today. I haven't been productive for a while, and it's been down in the dumps. But I'll manage. I'll try to manage. And then the bag. Trying to be productive. Let's see how long it's gonna take before this side quest happens. Shut up. I'm gonna get this done. I have to get this done because if I can't get this done today, I will never get it done. Did you find stuff in the dumpster? Dumpster. What way? I don't know if this is like convincing enough shoulders. Oh. Gab found me in the dumpster, that's why I'm here. Don't call yourself trash now. Only I get to do that. I'm kidding. Well, half, I guess. Yep. Alright, here we go. Do you wanna... I like the idea of their shirt being like... Hold on, how do I draw shoulders? So like, the human body has the torso, and then the shoulders are like these. So it has like this weird little shape. Am I getting the shape here? No. Great. Maybe I made this a bit too... Yeah, there we go. I'll just put it back like that. Just feels more natural, I guess. And do you want to have like this thing here, though? There we go. Just have that. Drawing alien. This is a character design thing. To cut the... There we go. If it, you know, the thing about drawing streams, from what I've noticed, is that at least from how I do it, kind of have to like subconsciously make myself talk, because if I just don't talk, then things won't feel engaging, you know? I don't like that. Okay, that's where the feet goes. Or maybe we should make them a little shorter. Filipinos aren't exactly known for their height. Yeah, that seems about right. I cast cursive if you want to finish stuff but get distracted all the time, so don't finish it. I'm not... I'm gonna finish this. You guys are bad influences. Get out of my stream. Get out of my stream. Get the fuck out. I don't want any toxicity in chat. I don't even have chat rules. I don't have chat rules. Great music not playing. I don't like this song. I'm just gonna skip to that part. There we go. I have to comply with this weird audio library that YouTube has. There are some bangers here, but like, yeah. Okay. Back to work. Let's have the straps now of the bag. I should add a little bit of funky texture to this. Let's make this just a little wider. Yes. And then this as well. Yes. That way it looks a little more different. No rules? Oh boy, time to do illegal shut up. No, I will ban you. We have rules. I have rules for chat, okay? But I will boil it down to just don't be an idiot, you know? Funnily enough, Gab, you should listen to Vicky's stream where she's doing infinite push-ups. There's a stream for that? What do you mean? She promised she'd do it today? I don't believe you. Does Vicky even do Gym stuff? I don't think she's that I don't think she's that athletic. No offense, Vic, if you're still listening in. Let's do this. Don't be an idiot. You sure do break this toast. Sometimes toast. I hate this community. Hey, one moment of stupidity does not equal me being an idiot, okay? That's my defense. Shut up. Oh yeah, the thing about bags is that they wrap around you. But if I wrap around it like this, then the bag looks flat. So what I need to do is I need to do this. Perspective. Or transform. Ah, there we go. Perspective. Let's do this. This is not what I wanted. Oh, I wish I still had like the little... This is why if you're gonna sketch stuff, you have to still separate stuff in layers. This is my fault. Whoops. Maybe I could go a little more. Yeah, that's good. There we go. So now it looks like... There we go, okay. Oh yeah, the pose. So, I know that since this hand is going like this, the hand has to go like this. So, this sleeve will be not like this, it will look like this at least. I'll figure that out later though. Let's just finish this strap. So they're only really grabbing this. Which is that. Yeah. Yeah, that looks convincing, right? Like the hands. Okay, maybe not like that. Wait, no. Anatomy. The... Hold on. Yes, I do have some anatomy in my drawings. I should probably mention that chat is really delayed for me, so I don't know like what you guys are talking about. like, what do you mean proof? Proof of what? Proof that I am a dingus? I don't know. So the arm bones are separated into uh, two bones, and based off of my references, they look like this. So they're basically the same length. So basically, the shoulder has to be like this, the bones have to be like that, and then... Okay, sick. See, this is why people should use references more. There you go. I know that my sketches are very messy, but isn't that the point of a sketch? No one said that, only me. I should probably fix up the face. Let's add some meat to their neck. Come on now. That neck has to support that big brain of theirs. The big brain of them. Let's see. They got weird curly hair. Like this. A little bit here. Oh yeah, they're split face. Let's split it like here. Oh, you wanted to send proof of Vicky saying that she'd do a stream where she'd do infinite push-ups. I mean, good luck. I should know. Well, I mean, I don't... Here's another thing that me and Vicky share. Fuck off, music. Here's one thing that me and Vicky share, and it's that we don't remember a lot of things. I remember more things that she does, but we both don't remember a lot of things, I will say that much. Already sent proof? Where? What the fuck? Make there. It's there. They them for this character. Make their hair pink and put a small head. You're gonna be the cupcake. No, I will not do that. Shut up. Do I add like frizz here? Nah. I want to expose her. Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, that is the least convincing thing. My brain forgets when to say the right pronoun. It's fine. It gets to the best of us, but it's fine. Not like I'm not gonna like castrate you for getting the thing wrong. Getting their pronouns wrong. I literally just came up with the pronouns. One of the first things I came up was their pronouns actually. So I need to remind myself that I can rotate the canvas. There we go. Wait, this hand is like this. Okay. So I got that one right. And then It really wasn't convinced. It really wasn't the least convincing. The one from LMB was worse. LMB made one? Seriously? Seriously? I do want to mention I take full credit in starting the whole I hate Vicky joke. I don't know why I had to say that, but just kind of, it would make sense. Yeah. No, I made one of LMB. LMB made the post. I mean, you made LMB fake message of him promising that I'll do infinite push-ups on a stream. LMB doesn't even stream. I don't even stream. He's a professional watcher. Observer, if you may. I mean, unless I'm missing out something like vital information. Kind of want to get something to eat. Getting the hunger. So what Vicky you were talking about? So, Monkey came from a community from a good friend of mine. Her name is Vicky Vix, and yes, we were talking about the one who was in chat a while ago. A good friend of mine. I'm relatively active in her community. Yeah. I should probably mention Kazakh. Vicky's one of my first actually, but I like saying the first. Vicky is my first online friend. I've known her since I want to say 2018, but yeah, no, it was 2018, yeah. And yeah, I've just been following her ever since, but we disbanded back in like, I think it was 2019, yeah, because I was a little bitch boy back when I was young. We reconnected back in the pandemic, and I've been following her stuff ever since. And yeah, it's just been great. That's awesome, yeah. It's really rare, really rare for anyone really to manage to stay in contact with your online friends from like your beginnings, It's not like a common, it's not like a normal occurrence or whatever. Yeah. I don't know how to draw this hand. So if the hand is grabbing, it should be a little more like this. Yeah, there we go. Something like that. And then this hand should be like, so if this hand is grabbing like this, and then both hands can face the front. I think that's possible. Something like this. I found it again. Go to images and links. Fine. Okay, here, directed to get. You could just ping me. Oh, never mind. He said it was before a different collab. Bravo is drawing a slug and a TV talking to each other about a goat. Sure. I'm very convinced. That one was less convincing, I could tell. It do be hard to stay in touch with the online for. Yeah, no. Yeah. I will say that I do feel kind of embarrassed that you guys are using Vicky's. You're using Vicky's channel. You could just send stuff to me in DMs. I don't want to take like Vicky's stride. It's her channel. It's her server. Come on. I will also probably mention for future reference. At the current moment, I don't have plans on making my own Discord server either way. Um, I feel it's kind of counterintuitive. Hello, Mr. Bazinga. Hello, you. Hello, you. I know who you are. I know who you are. Welcome to the stream either way. I'm just trying to get work done. I don't know if I should call you by your actual name or just by your username, by the way. So just let me know in chat so that I don't accidentally dox you. By the way, Tema the Temi is one of my IRLs. I will be pinging you now every time I want to say something to you. Sure. Fine. Gulp. And I'll DM you next. Thank you. That's greatly appreciated. If you have plans, know that I would be happy to help moderation-wise. Thank you. Why did I say that? You usually call me Ray. I don't want, bro. Okay, fine. Hello, Ray. How are you? I think this hand is a bit too much. King. Hey, Frank. That's my boy. Hey, buddy. How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Oh, man. I have to take time to say. Guys, I know that I've known Vicky for the longest online, but Frank is my best friend. Frank is my other half. Not for Gabnonymous. Gabnonymous is just me, but he is my best friend. 6, I will ban you. Ban. I've successfully distracted you from drawing. I'll now take my leave because I got other stuff to do. Goodbye, monkey. Bye. Thanks for sticking around. What you drawing? No, overdue seat work. Overdue seat work. Assignment is not good. How do you perspective this? But yeah, we're drawing a reference of an overdue assignment of mine. This character has to live in an environment that I made a while back. Cool, yeah. We're just like relaxing and stuff. I do want to add like a little... I don't know if I should add another curl here. Sure, I don't know. I'll think about it later. I do want to get something to eat, but I don't know what. So if we see sandals from the side, it doesn't seem like the size change, like the thickness changes. So I could just like go like this and it'll be okay. Based off of my search, my findings, like this. It would look fine. So I guess I could just get away with that. As long as it doesn't look like this. Jailus the shirt. Hello guys. Welcome to the stream. Hello Jailus, welcome to the stream. I saw your comment in my previous VOD. Fine, I'll just call it a VOD, but yeah. So yes, we are currently making a reference sheet that I need to get done within today at least. If not, then at least get something done. You know what? We live in the 21st century. I can copy and paste the legs. Man, fuck this. It's not like anyone's gonna notice, right? Yeah, okay, now I notice. It's been a while for real, it really has. Yeah. Thanks for stopping by, though. Yeah, welcome to the stream. Lamau. I think I can get away with it, or maybe make it just a little different, but instead of making it like this, because most characters have like their feet like this, right? And no one stands like this. They have to stand like this, where like the feet is just like let's say this is top view, right? And this is their feet. One foot goes here, the other goes there. See what I mean? Balance. Well, yeah. We'll pretend we don't know. You did not see anything. This is really weird music, by the way. I like this. I like this music now. Yeah. I should probably mention once again there is a very big delay between messages, so apologies if I didn't see your message beforehand or like respond in time. That's the nature of live streams. I mean, it's not like you're being recorded anyway. I am! What do you mean? Okay, I guess for some defense, I don't think my professor watches my chat. He doesn't, no. My professor for this subject is... he's cool. I get why some people don't like him, but he's cool. Like, he's fair, I guess. It is being recorded. This will be saved in the gabnonymous archives. What are you talking about? Okay, I think that's convincing. Yeah. Let's add some of the feces now. Okay, this is where my figure drawing skills come in now. Actually, no, I don't know. Hello, Sir Gab. Hello! Hello, Mahogany. Welcome to the stream. Currently working, as you can tell. Very worky right now. I gotta be honest, like, second stream and I already have 7 viewers. This is really nice. I do want to thank everyone. Yeah. Is this for an animation project or just like an assignment? It's not an assignment. It's an overdue seat work because my last class for this subject, I had to spend finishing up another overdue. I have a lot of overdues in this subject, I gotta be honest. Yeah. It's very shameful, but I mean, you know, I've sustained a couple injuries, which my prof knows. All he's really looking for is just like, as long as I can get my stuff out, as long as if I can, you know, submit my stuff, then he won't mind. Or at least, I don't know. I really just don't like overthinking about this. Like, my mentality is just, as long as I can submit it, nothing else matters. That's really bad, but it is, yeah. It's kind of like the mentality I have right now. That's definitely my fault, though. Yeah, like me delaying most of my work. It's definitely my fault. I was gonna ask when the next Angry Gat 2000 episode will come out, but oh, take your time to recover, OG. Oh, well, thanks for asking. Week 2 is... I want to say it's 75% done. The rough cut, the narrative, the subtitles, they're done. Music is what is currently not in the episode right now. The reason why I've been delaying this so much as a recent, because like, bit of a trigger warning. to some of y'all, but Angry Gab 2000 will contain topics of like very sensitive topics. I don't know if I can state exactly right now, but I will say that the topics mentioned in that episode are concurrent to what's happening to the country right now. It's like a big deal, and I don't feel exactly comfortable like releasing that episode when the topics mentioned in that episode is literally what's right now happening in the country, like in the Philippines, right? It's a big deal, and I really don't want to get into that big of a controversy. I know that it's a documentary. Oh god, it is. It is huge. I can't give hints. It's pretty dangerous. But yeah, I will say that I'm not involved in any. You're gonna commentate on Philippine politics. I can't give hints. I'm sorry, y'all. But rest assured, it is coming out, right? At the current moment, it's not a matter of well, when will it be done? It was really supposed to be done like on a normal gabnonymous like time frame, but yeah, concurrent world events have prevented me pursuing as such. So I would release it though. I remember consulting. I actually don't like these legs. Eh. I tried consulting some of my friends who work in journalism, and I forgot what they said. Hold on. Give me a sec. I tried reaching out to some of my friends who were journalists. I'm not gonna say who. I tried asking for some advice. They only told me like the only piece of advice that they could give to me at the time was like, it really depends on how the video is edited. Tricky topic. It is a tricky topic. Well, you'll restart your laptop. Okay, all good. I'll still be streaming either way. The way that topic right now, the way that it's edited in week 2 is it's obviously in a serious tone. There's no music, no jokes, no jokes whatsoever. It takes a bit of a quiet tone actually, and I just take the moment to like monologue over everything, explain the whole situation in detail, right? And it's like presented in a respectful manner. No one was hurt, no one was affected except for those who were involved. But from the way the documentary, like the way I documented it was like no one was really hurt. It really just documented my worry over the whole situation. But yeah, I'm still thinking about how to approach it. But at least right now, what feels right to me is to wait out until the situation boils over. Hopefully gets like a peaceful conclusion, and I really hope that whatever happens, everything will be okay. But right now, it's not. So never mind. I can't restart yet. My Windows 11 ISO is still not done, bro. People need to keep talking about it. To be honest, you're right. Yeah, when it comes to topics like these, you're right. It's just for me. Um, I typically try to not get too heavily involved in serious topics like these because I don't feel exactly comfortable talking about too many serious topics with Gabnonymous, knowing the nature of my channel and everything I do. I do talk about them obviously. To my IRLs, I've actually I've shared my opinions in like my private accounts, like about this whole ordeal. But yeah. I've shared my opinions on it. It's pretty clear, like what my stance is and everything. But I don't want to like make it public under gabnonymous, you know. I think noodle eggs will do, or maybe slight, some slight. Hold on, I don't like. Hold on. Give me a sec, y'all. Okay, I think we're back. So, life lesson to those who live alone. If you hang your laundry outside and you put your clothes on a rack, the portion of the rack where all the clothes will fall off, and you think they won't fall off, they will fall off. Does that make sense? Some of the clothes fell off on the ground, and then I had to like rehang them because it's windy right now, so I had to reposition all of them. But my brother's like, "Oh no, there's not enough space. The clothes will not dry. They will. They will. It's not about the wind or like whatever it contacts. The wind contacts every part of the fucking cloth thing. Oh my god." So I had to reposition them again. And then when he when he probably comes back home, we'll probably have another argument about it. And after, oh man, whatever. So yes, sure, buddy. Must have been the wind. It was the wind. The wind did this. Fucking hell. I am back, lads. Welcome back. Welcome back, Mahogany. Welcome back to the stream. Mahogany, do you live alone? Would you understand my plight? God, I hope someone in chat at least understands what I talked about. Or like having arguments with your roommate. No, my brother is my roommate, which sucks even more because not only do we not get along properly, but we have multiple arguments about the same things every single fucking day. So yeah, that's my home life. Oh well. No, for a week, but I'll be living alone for the rest of this summer. Sick. I'll be back home with the family this summer. Well, I don't really have summer breaks anymore. It's like a month-long break. Not even a month long. It's like what, 2.5 weeks? It's under my name. I don't know why. It's fine because I own the apartment for some reason. So you gotta pay the rent and everything. Jeez. Good for you though. Good for you. Probably. I don't know. I wouldn't want to pay the bills, but I guess good for you. Or, I don't know. Not really. Hmm. I gotta be honest. Mm, my dad pays the rent. Sick. That 2 week time frame is nothing, dog. It's not. Um, but the thing about my life in college and my life, as much as I do enjoy, obviously, like, living with my family, spending time with them and everything, um, actually, no, I can't defend it. I do wish we had a longer vacation, but I guess I just kind of got used to it. The whole 2 week vacation for like 3 terms per school year. Yes, we have 3 terms. It sucks, but that's my life. Animation, animation students are exactly known for taking breaks. Well, I did just now, but that's not the point. Oh yeah, I forgot. They wear a hat. They wear like this little funky little sun hat thing. There we go. I like how perfect that's. No, I need to have some floop into this. I need to have some floop. I need a little floop. This hat's too perfect. Hold on. I'm about to take animation this year, first year college. Oh, nice. Word of advice would always be to meet your deadlines, please. I forgot you're like older. I'm literally 20, dude. This dude is this dude is sombrero on. What? This is a Filipino person. Okay. Let me indulge in my own culture. Let me indulge in my own culture. No, they're wearing a sun hat. There we go. Oh, okay. Nice. We got a little reference now. I will not put it on the canvas though. Hello, Mrs. Berry. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Hello. We are currently doing a reference sheet, an overdue assignment of mine. Not even an assignment, it's a C work. I have yet to do the assignment actually. It's due tomorrow. Due tomorrow. Yeah, I'm very I'm very productive. Straw hat. I guess you could call it a straw hat, but it's more of a sun hat if anything. I should not be watching YouTube right now, but I saw you were live and I couldn't help myself. Oh, why are you watching my stream right now? Do you have anything to work with? I mean, I appreciate you joining the stream, but I don't want to take up people's like take up people's convenience just because I'm streaming now. Come on. I'm being productive and I don't want to take people's productivity because I'm being productive. That's kind of ironic, isn't it? I don't like irony's funny sometimes. Okay, so if this line is like this, then maybe we could, if it weren't for the last minute, nothing would ever get done. Yeah, come on, Mrs. Berry. You can't. Don't tempt me with. Don't validate my procrastination. Uh, though I do appreciate that quote. Kind of. I actually do feel kind of more productive the more I'm closer to the dead. That's really toxic. No, animation college. You have to learn how to be productive. You have to learn how to be productive. If not, then congrats. I don't even know if like I mean I know that my professor allowed me like he understands like my situation, right? He even told me like it's fine as long as you can get your work done and post it and that's all I'm really looking for, something like that. But he has a reputation amongst my batchmates for being like this ruthless strict teacher. He probably is. I mean, I don't know. I guess I'm just kind of cruising through animation college. I don't have the right to speak out like, oh, like he's that, not that. I mean, how do I phrase this? Doesn't everyone feel more productive when you're approaching deadlines or before sleeping? Yeah. Oh, at least for my case, but I know a lot of people who are like a lot uh more productive than me. Why is there no music? I don't know why it feels uncanny seeing old online friends from time to time and then they changed a lot in a good way. Yeah. We all love personal change. Why is music is this my playlist done? I don't wonder why. Jeez. But no, like going back, my obviously my peers are a lot more like um technically skill wise they're a lot better than me, and so they have that right to say whether a prof is good or not because I don't mind. I vibe with most of my profs, most of them, you know. So I guess sun hats. I have a soggy cat bun in my Discord. What the? Aren't we all Can you show this on stream? You wanna send it to me via DMs? It's not like I'm streaming my Discord right now. Honestly, as long as a student is actually learning W teacher, the teacher's really nice. Let's see. What the fuck? Mahogany, what is this? I need to show this. What is this? Why do you have this? It's so rare to earn a teacher that's present constantly. Yeah. My prof is like he's a big inspiration to me. What is this? Is this a bit? Oh wait, no, Mahogany. I know that you use a third like a different like a third party Discord client, so that's probably the reason why. I just use the normal Discord thing. What the fuck? What is this? What is this? What is this? What appears when you click on it? I don't remember enabling it though. Well, I mean, I wouldn't know. What a what do you have this? uh, Third-party apps are an anomaly. The soggy. No, I gotta do this at least. Yeah, I gotta do this at least. Hold on. No, it needs to be funny. Hold on. Okay. No. What? Come on, man. There we go. And then let's add like an outline. Can I have an outline? How do I do this? Font style regular preset. How do I? Is that a Teto mouse? Yeah, it is. How do I add? How do I add an outline? I actually don't know. Krita's text tools are really weird now. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. I've been using Krita lately. It's like a good program. I make you good, yeah. Here I am using Krita for this shit. I can't save this. Okay, goodbye, soggy cat. Let's get back to work now. He's scared. That is a phrase of concern. Yeah. How do you draw this? Shut up, Mahogany. Jeez. This motherfucker just starts spamming the "I've seen you" shit in my DMs after I make it. Seriously. That shows up in the speed paint, by the way. I don't think I have speed paint enabled right now. So, oh well. Let's add like the little thing here. Yeah, it seems alright. You can't get rid of it? The speed paint? Oh, so you have the auto record off? I think so. I don't remember having it enabled at all. So... Okay, problem. This doesn't look like a multo. This doesn't look exactly like a multo. It's not really creepy per se. Let's see, reference. I want to add more mischievous elements to this character. Okay, maybe instead of shorts, let's add like I don't know whether like a lot like a blouse because multo multo they typically wear like baggy, raggedy white clothes. So, and it would make drawing a little easier because I don't have to draw the legs anymore. So I guess we could do that. I thought that was a bird human. This? Oh, it's probably because of this, isn't it? Yeah. This is just how I draw head shapes. I don't know why I did that. I'm distracted. Stop distracting me, guys. You guys are bad influences. I'm kidding. Let's add a blouse instead. Yeah. It'll be sad seeing the legs go away, but it is what it is. Sob. Silly molto, yes. Bro's blaming us. Well, I'm sorry that you guys do that stuff. That have been doing that stuff for me. Windows GMFU downloading an 8 gig Windows ISO just for .NET 3.5 actual tweak shit. I can guarantee you, Mahogany, that like 75% of the chat right now doesn't understand a lick of what you just said. No offense. I kind of do. Well, not really. Okay. Let's get back to work. I think that's like a convincing enough blouse. We can probably do this. Just to have a little bit of substance. Got me fucked up. Okay. I do. Well, I guess I'm stupid then. Oh well. Anyway. Let's see. What else can we add? Just to double down on the molto aspect. Yeah, no, they really are just ghouls, you know? I mean, I knew that much, but like they're so Actually, you know what? I'm gonna take like a bit of time to get some food. Give me a sec. It'll be quick. I'm back. Alright. Oh, almost dropped my stylus. Alright. So, thinking of taking a bit of a break to just chat, I guess. Because I'll be spending a bit of time just eating. I wish I could have a camera on, but I don't want to have to go through the exhaustive process of using Droid Cam, setting it up and everything. It's like a gamble every time, at least for me. So I'll just describe what I'm eating for now. What the heck? Jailus, why did your message retract? Since you guys are talking about Linux, I actually did use Linux for a bit. I mentioned it in last year's gabnonymous update. It wasn't Gab Day, but I mentioned that I tried using, or did I mention that I tried using Linux, or I already was using Linux? Because I did have Linux already. Well, yeah. I definitely need to replace my main PC CPU though. I don't even have a PC. I have a laptop. I used Linux for a bit. Back when I was doing my I don't, we call it forgot what it was called. I think I just want to call it like an internship, but it was part of like my senior year of high school's like curriculum where we had to work in like an actual like in-house like a company or some stuff. I didn't get into any of the ones I applied for, so I was like defaulted to working for my school's marketing department, and I took that opportunity to like produce, direct, and like use Linux, like produce and direct my stuff using Linux mostly. I ended up having to use Windows to animate because Linux, Toon Boom Harmony's Linux support is non-existent. I was gonna say you're muted, but I already saw the message. Wait, what? Can you guys can still hear me, right? I hope so. I don't like this song. Fine, we'll have this. But yeah. I used Linux for a bit, yeah. I managed to use, obviously, Google Docs and Audacity for the main part of production, but yeah, Toon Boom Harmony was, nah. I tried using Blender for animation, but I couldn't learn a program that well in that short amount of time, you know. I could probably... There we go. I used Linux for a bit as well until my Windows install completely nuked the boot partitions and stuff for my Linux install. Jeez, that's messed up. I used Linux until I couldn't because, hold on. Did you do the Blender Donut tutorial? Nope. I have not started learning Blender, like, formally. I only know a bit on how to use, like, grease pencil, but... And I remember a good friend of mine back in senior high, he tried teaching me a bit on Blender, but I completely forgot. Sorry. So I have yet to properly, like, formally learn Blender, which I really should, but I don't know, like, I don't have the drive yet, you know? genuinely couldn't boot into it even after going back to a previous day and rebuilding grub and it still didn't work. That's messed up. That's really messed up, man. I had to delete my Linux partition because turns out one of the SSD that I bought online was a counterfeit, or like it was a fake one, so it didn't have a terabyte of storage. It could only handle like, I think it was 68 megabytes at best. I tried using like that one app, it was like something HW loader, I don't know if that was the right. And the reason why I knew was because I used that specific SSD to host my animation batches Minecraft server. I hosted a Minecraft server for a bit. I'll be talking about that in the upcoming Gab Day. All beginners always end up going to the donut tutorial, and I, for the life of me, can't because I'm impatient. For a while, I genuinely thought that, like, I lost the file for the SMP as a whole, and I kind of freaked out. But I also lost like a good chunk of Angry Gab 2000. Like, all of the files were stored in that SSD. I mean HDD. I mean that. Yeah. So I really thought that the documentary was gonna like end at then, but like it managed to boot back up again, and I decided to like wipe the partition, my Linux partition, off of my second SSD, and use that, which I'm using right now, as like my main storage, for like most of my editing stuff. So the entirety of Angry Gab 2000 is on that SSD, the second one that used to be where my Linux partition was in. It's now backed up on my personal Google Drive, and so is the Minecraft SMP, which I haven't hosted for a good while because I just couldn't anymore. Hosting a Minecraft server? Yeah, I did host a Minecraft server for a bit. Right now, I'm like ping pong. I've been like going on and off about like trying to buy a dedicated mini PC to host 2 Minecraft servers, one for my college batch and one for my cafe community. Yeah, it's a long story, but I don't have the PC yet because I don't have the money. I should probably mention what I'm eating. I have a can of tuna that I mixed with a bit of chicken sandwich spread. And right now I'm eating 2 pieces of bread, specifically pinagong. It's a type of Filipino bread. I know that pandesal is specifically like the bread, you know, Philippine bread is known for, but like pinagong is really good. It's one of my favorite types of bread. It goes really well with milk too. I mean, coffee, I guess, but isn't most bread good for coffee anyway? I just feel like pinagong goes really well with milk. I'm not thinking of buying PC parts specifically. It's more of a mini PC, like a small form factor PC. Because I'm not interested in buying like a whole PC just to host a Minecraft server. I could, but it's really impractical because I am planning on hopefully getting a PC next school year or somewhere down the line. I kind of have to with, you know, compositing and everything, which we'll probably learn next school year. Probably, I don't know. I wish I had coffee right now, but I just drank a cup earlier. I could probably get another one later. You gotta wrap this up soon, the food thing, but I like to enjoy my bread in peace. You know, it's funny. In my college, I don't actually go by Gab as much. I've started calling myself, well, not calling myself, but like introducing myself to most people as Loaf. So, if ever someone from my actual like other like greater parts of my IRL life come into the stream, they'll probably not call me Gab. They'll just call me Loaf. Just letting you all know, because it's basically my college nickname. It's kind of iconic at this point, because Gab is such a, it's such a broad name. You know, you can know so many Gabs, so many multiple Gabs in your life, but I do take in stride the fact that I'm like I'm the only Loaf that most people know within, at least within the college, the social spaces I stay in. I do have my reasons though. Like I have a bit of a story. I don't think I tell these stories a lot to most of the people in my real life, but I don't think I ever like detailed it, like went into specific detail into um into why I decided to, you know, call myself Loaf, and like why I associate myself with bread so much. I call myself the bread god and everything, but like most people don't know why. So the thing about um the thing about bread, I do want to like lower the volume for this. I don't know. All right, that's a little better. So the thing about bread as a whole is that everyone knows it's like the universal food. Every culture has bread. If you don't have bread, then you're kind of weird. But everyone has bread. If it wasn't for bread, we wouldn't be here, like food-wise. It's universal. And by that logic, I want to be like bread in the fact that I want to be like universal, you know? I don't want to be famous per se, but I kind of just want to like be known around the outskirts of the internet. I think that'd be really cool. Was wondering why bread after all these years. Yeah, well, yeah. I did genuinely have like a moment to think about it. I thought about it back in the pandemic, you know, when I was like reinventing myself from like my previous username of. I used to go by the Fist King Angry Gab, which is like a mouthful of a username. So I wanted to change it to something more recognizable, and that's why I decided to go by that Gab guy for a while. And with that, like, string of thought, like, I was like, you know, all the popular YouTubers, they associate themselves with bread, you know? What should I associate myself with? And then I came up with the idea of like, oh, let's use bread instead. And then yeah. Um, the reason why I went by that Gab guy for a while was partly because of that decision, but also because it's funny. I imagine myself in like, what would I be called in a Let Me Explain Studios video? Like, you know, you guys remember Rebecca Parham? I used to be really into storytime animation back then when I was a kid. And I imagined myself like, man, it'd be cool if I was famous enough to be in a Let Me Explain Studios video. But like, I thought about the irony of me having a long name. So I thought like, Instead of Rebecca calling me the Fist King Angry Gab, what if she just called me that Gab guy, and then that became my username? It's a very convoluted backstory. Um, but yeah, I went by that Gab guy for a while, and I was I was actually pretty content for with that username for a while. I thought it was gonna be my end game username, but no. Um, I changed it to gabnonymous because I want, I actually don't know why. Oh yeah, no, I remember now. I wanted to distance myself from the persona I made with that Gab guy and me, like me, properly, because when I was reinventing myself as as that Gab guy, he was a persona, a mask. I didn't like that. I want to be more. I wanted to be a bit more authentic, and so I decided with the username gabnonymous. Obviously, it's a I don't know what it was. I don't know what the term is. It's like if you combine two names. There's a term for it. I know there is. Um, Let me look it up. Portmanteau. There we go. So yeah, merge. It's a portmanteau. There we go. So obviously, Gabnonymous is a portmanteau of Gab and Anonymous, because I value my privacy and my name is Gab. Obviously, it's really simple, but I just find it so funny how out of all the usernames I had throughout my course of the internet, that Gab guy had the deepest deepest meaning behind it. So funny. Very rarely do people still think of me as that Gab guy, by the way. Obviously, but makes you wonder sometimes. I do intend on coming back to the whole that Gab guy persona one day, but I have to. I did make a promise that um I did promise that I would return to that Gab guy one day, and it's true. Um, but hopefully, it'll be after I have my footing on like animation production and whole, and like as a whole. But yeah. Also, to those for further context, I'm taking a food break. Everyone should try to get some food, maybe some snacks, before we go back to working. Um, I think after I eat, I'll work on the line art. This is where we get to put the details and everything. I'm thinking of adding like more like rips and tears in the outfit. Yeah, maybe making the slash in the head a little more obvious. Mm. really taking my time with this bread. I know I shouldn't be, but yeah. I think I should add like a logo at the top right portion of the screen. I think that'd be cool. You guys think that would be cool? Maybe like a gabnonymous live thing. I think that'd be cool. I should probably mention also, part of the reason why Angry Gab 2000 takes so long to make is because, you know, I also have to censor faces. It's really hard still, because I have to manually, like, censor everyone's faces. That's how much I value everyone's privacy. And mine, obviously. Oh my gosh. I just realized. It's called Gabnonymous Life. The stream title is called Gabnonymous Life. Are you kidding me? I'm changing that. Okay, it has to be fixed now. Are you kidding me? It was called Gabnonymous Life all this time? Hold on. There we go. I don't know why Krito wasn't showing up anymore on the screen. Right here. There we go. Gabnonymous Life. Imagine living like me. That's terrible. I wouldn't wish my lifestyle on anyone. I spend most of my days laying down in bed. It's terrible. Not because I'm sick or anything. Because I'm just lazy. The constant urge to make things and be creative and productive overshadows my... Actually, no. My urge to... Hold on, give me a sec. It do be a gab life in some way. That sounds like my life before you're working. Well, yeah. This is why I love attending college so much. And the fact that I hate how, like, we switched to online modality this week, which makes me feel even more lazier. which means I can't get any work done. The urge to be a creative is weaker than the urge to not do anything. But I want to be a creative. I want to be like the cool people, my inspirations. How do they get to work for hours on end doing stuff like animation and not like feel bored of it? I know they have their moments, but like my moments are a lot more. They're a lot more advent. Obviously, I have those moments where I'm like, I could be working, but no, I'm in bed, lazing away. Hmm. Let me just finish up this can of tuna and then we'll resume. Or what if I just make a cup of coffee as well? Now we just need a drawing of Gab laying in the bed as the ending stream. I wish, but right now I still find this to be funny. We're not done, by the way. Stream isn't over, but I just find this funnier. I just find this gif so funny. It's so whimsy. Very silly. Fits my vibe, kind of. Maybe? I was described as whimsy by a couple of my friends. And I mean, I'm not gonna deny it or anything. So. I mean, I don't feel whimsy enough. Oh yeah, the waving emoji. Yep. I love that emoji so much. I wish I could animate myself doing it, but like, I don't know. Um, when it comes to emotes, I don't like essentially remaking pre-existing emotes of my and just like slapping my face on it. You gotta recreate it in a gas style, the avatar and one waving. Well, yeah, I don't like recreating emojis, you know? It's kind of like I could have used that time to make my own avatar, like my own emoji, I mean, you know? Cuz why not just use that instead? It already exists. I mean, I guess you could argue like copyright, blah blah. I mean, come on. It's a lot less funny if it's just a reskinned emote. Not to say that you can't have your own emotes of like your own of like um not to say that you can't like recreate popular emotes with your own character. It's fine. It's just like just me, I guess. But you know what I would do? I should probably mention this. I would love to make my own transition. In OBS, there's a thing called a stinger. Wait, hold on. I don't know if it's called stinger or stinger, but I want to make my own. Yeah, I know that like my other friends have their own, but like I haven't gone around to doing it. I could do it, probably. Just don't know how. Um, a big part as to why I haven't been doing much is because I've been like on the sidelines. I've been like passively coming up with a major gabnonymous rebrand. Um, As you can see, part of it has already like been implemented already with the new font. I should probably mention that this font right here, the one that you're seeing on screen right now, that's a new font for me. Uh, you gotta make one of those Batman transitions. That's so cheesy. I wanted to be something cooler, something similar to the vibe of my avatar right now. But anyway, yeah, this font was made by me. It's called Gabriel font. Uh, basic because it's not yet. Well, not. I'm saying like not yet, as if I'm ever gonna finish it. I don't know if I will. And by finish, I mean like with uh, more glyphs for other languages. I don't know. It's something cheesy doesn't mean it's not entertaining. Ah, you're right. But no, I do have an idea. Um, I do have an idea for a transition, but actually no, I just came up with another one. Maybe like two. I want like like the first idea I had for a transition was like what if it was like it consumes from like the corners of the screen, like it goes dark and then it like goes back, but like in a patchy way with like textures and everything. And then the second would be like my logo would appear on the center, like it eases, and then it spins around, and then like it cuts like at the center, like on a line, and then it shows the next scene. I don't know why it would spin though. I still do want to keep the. I still do want to keep like this thing. The same person who would laugh. How it would be funny to put a crappy cube transition for PowerPoint sleeping on the desk. That would be funny, actually. I didn't consider I didn't consider using a shitty PowerPoint presentation transition. That's not me though. I think that would be like a funny joke for like a little bit, and then I don't think it would be funny anymore. Okay, I'm done with eating, but I will be making a cup of coffee, so a BRB again, but I will not. Actually, no. I think I can keep my. I can keep my mic on. I can keep my mic on. I'll just put this on like. Let's get a cup. Where's the spoon? There we go. Coffee. Shit. Some of the coffee grounds got all over the table. Great. There goes there goes the last bit of cleanliness. Thank you, me. Put these back. I think I got the other spoon for you. Where's my spoon? The hell? I think I lost my spoon. The hell? Cube transitions to Gab eating tuna for an hour. Shut up! I was productive for a full hour. You can't take that away from me. Where's my spoon? What the hell? I can't be this stupid. Okay, wait. Retrace our steps. So, I got this, and then I was like pouring the cup, right? And I was like, oh no. I was like, oh no. The coffee grounds are falling onto the table. And so I would put it somewhere. I'm not making a bit. Hold on. Is it like... No, it's not here. Where the hell is it? I could get another spoon. Like, where is it? What the hell? I have glasses. I'm wearing my glasses right now. Where the fuck is my spoon? Oh my fucking god. It was inside the coffee jar. My spoon was in the fucking coffee jar. Fuck this. Get out of there. Just a little bit more. There we go. Oh my gosh. And now for the sugar. Not too sweet. God. Well, we have our cup. Okay. Is there no music? Okay. We're done. Just gonna put this back here. There we go. Okay. Well, in true Gab fashion, that was more delayed than I thought. There's no music playing. I'm such a great streamer. Oh, there it is. There's the music. Thank you, YouTube. Very cool. Well, I got my cup of coffee ready. I'm just waiting for the coffee to dissolve. But we're back properly now. There we go. Let's get started. My humor is so random because I'm like, where's the spoon? And then the transition goes back to the drawing monitor. It's just a stock image of a spoon. Jeez. No, I genuinely... Okay, I do have to reiterate, that was not a joke. I was literally tweaking out where the hell my spoon was. Buffalo, hello! Hey man, long time no see. What? Of course that's the first thing you fucking ask when you join my stream. We want to revive HLF SMP. HLF is gone! It's dead! Check your server lists. The server's gone. For context, for everyone who doesn't know, HLF used to be my boy Frank's Discord server, but they deleted it for privacy reasons. They went back to using Discord like after they deleted it. They're just now in a private group. I asked not to join it because I actually don't want to hang out with those people. It's not like I don't like. It's not like I don't want to hang out with them. It's just that their humor doesn't align with mine anymore. Like, you can only be edgy for so long. Like, I'm talking about their humor is like, they say slurs and everything, and it's like shock humor and everything. I know, but for nostalgia reasons, then revive it by yourself. Like as much as you know, as much as I'm all for nostalgia, like, no, I'm not really interested in reviving it. You could ask Frank, but not me. Also, I thought you like made a. I thought you made like a. Thought you made like a backup for it, right? HLF stands for Hotel Le Franc, by the way, but it's long gone now. I was actually kind of pissed when it happened. They tried justifying it by like privacy, but I was like, well, yeah. Why do you guys think we're concerned for privacy? Because it's Discord, and you guys are still gonna use Discord either way. And they were like, oh, we made up our mind. I'm like, god dang it. There goes history. Alright, I'm gonna convert into a single player world, I guess. Yeah. Oh, okay. The chat's delayed, by the way. I'm surprised you still play on it, even. I mean, good for you, but it's a bygone era, you know. No offense to Frank. I don't even. Nah, I don't know. I don't know how he feels about the Minecraft server. Yeah. He's not on. He was here a while ago. He was here earlier. He's online on. Yep. Okay. I think I'm ready to line art this now. What do you guys think? Used to hop on to craft every item when an update happens, played it until 1.21.4. You know, if you're gonna host it on a server again, you should consider like hosting it instead of hosting it on fucking Aternos. Host it on like plate.gg. Self-host it, you know, so that you get more control and it's not that hard to use Play It. I will vouch for Play It, honestly. Seems like a really interesting community. Even got to talk with some of the developers every now and then for like help. They're really nice. They're a lot more on hand with their community than I thought. But I do sometimes feel sorry for what they have to put up with. You know, hackers and everything. Putting malware into their servers and everything. It's really sad. Well, I think I'm ready to line art this. Yeah. I don't know if I should still use my average brush. Maybe like lower the... Yeah, okay. Wait, what was the size? This is like... Too thin? Maybe just right. Yeah, okay. Let's add some more water to my coffee. As much as I like lattes, I actually started being more being okay with black coffee. Turns out milk slows down the amount of caffeine your body takes. I can take a reasonable amount of caffeine. So I just started drinking it straight up with a little bit of sugar, and I think that's okay. I just don't like it hot though. That's the number one sin. That's my number one sin. I don't like hot coffee. It burns my tongue, and I don't like it when my tongue is burnt. Easy. Just gonna name the layers. Uh, I played Osu for 20 something minutes, and I realized I play like poo. Also, the cursor feels delayed. Which version, like standard or laser? Cause I I legitimately, for the life of me, cannot play laser. It gets like, it gets lag spikes. I love my laptop. What is going on with Osu, man? Both. Wait, standard and laser suck for you? Seriously? That's sad. Peppy, please fix the game. Please fix game, Peppy. Peppy, please. Okay, this is the worst part about line art for me. I have to separate each part into like separate layers so that it's easier for me to color and render, but I don't know how. I have no idea if Lenovo is making my CPU act like poop because I have been noticing some slowdowns this past week. I've been using this laptop. I use an Asus and I still have the same issue. So it's probably just not a you problem. Hmm. So that's the head. And then the rest of this is just the hair. Either laptop CPUs suck or something is underclocking it. And there's probably something. Anyways, I can go into go now. Bye. Okay, bye, Mahogany. Thanks for sticking around. I'll see you around when I see you. Okay, let's go back to work. Yeah, I really don't know what the point of this one was. What? Oh. Why? How? How did that happen? Hmm. How's the music, by the way, for everyone? Is it too quiet? Hmm. A bit? You want, do you guys want, like, me to raise it up a bit? Make it a bit louder? Make the neck like this. It's okay, don't worry. Alright. It will remain quiet then. Then maybe the hat could be like here. We need to rename. We need to label these now. This is just how I do it. It's very somewhat impractical, but it's a lot easier to color things this way for me. It's like coloring like different assets. Nick. Then this is the hat. Most of my artworks have a lot of layers, but I like it that way. Yeah. Or maybe we can combine the body. Can combine the, yeah. What the hell? I'm gonna remove that from the playlist. Still don't know how to approach this. Yeah, that's a little bit more dynamicism into the mix. A big word. Big word. Big word, gabnonymous. Very, very big. Almost makes me forget the fact that you're an animator. You know, it's funny. I had a friend of mine tell me, like, I showed him off some of my something like a project, and then he told me like, bro's holding himself back, something along those lines. I've been thinking about it recently, and I'm not too offended by it. I get where he's coming from, but it's more of like I don't really see me taking up animation and not multimedia. It's like holding myself back. I mean, I told it to him like there is a reason why I chose animation over MMA. It's not because like it's easier, but it's because it's like animate. I'm not as good with animation as I am with multimedia stuff, and it that just like accentuates the fact that it's more worth it for me to learn like learn animation than MMA because I'm already good at MMA multimedia stuff, you know? Like what would be the point if I were to like what would be the point if I were to dedicate the rest of my time learning something I already know than to dedicate myself learning something I'm not exactly good at that I'm interested in learning, like in a college and everything. And that was animation, so that's why I'm here. That's my rationale, though. Um, I do think that you have to be somewhat good at animation if you're gonna take up animation college, because there are a lot of fundamentals here that I wish I could have known before I took up, like color theory, uh, color theory, technical art skills, and the fact that I get tired easily. I should have learned, like, I should have drawn more, basically. But, you know, I'm kind of glad that I get to learn it here instead of like, oh, I like that. Yeah, okay. Oh, perfect. You guys think that was a bit too thin? Maybe this line, these lines for the hands are a bit too thin. Oh. My line art is already messy in nature, but it's like, I mean, it's because of this brush. I like how unpredictable it is. Like blotched. I like blotched lines. Really cool. If I were to like do this with, let's say, a normal brush like this, the intricacies of like my strokes are more visible, and so that's why I don't do line art with this brush. Like I can draw smooth lines, don't get me wrong, not that bad. I just remember like a previous plate of mine, I struggled a lot when it came to like, when it came to actually drawing out everything, because I'm not used to smooth brushes. So I delayed that a lot. Maybe I should like thin this out a bit. Okay. This is where the bag straps come in. I think this should be above the shirt. Both of these should be above the shirt. There we go. Okay. Now for the blouse. Blouse. Looks not bad. Doesn't look too bad actually. I don't think it's worth it to separate the sandals from the legs, right? Actually, no, I think it would. But I would. Me that. Is it really worth it? I don't know. There you go. Okay. Thinking about it. Hold on. Multos aren't specifically known for having their feet exposed. Or even if they had feet, they wouldn't have sandals. Shadowy figures or realistic apparitions. Mine is very silly. A very curious soul. So I don't know yet. I don't know. Uh, I don't want to draw the legs. I suck at drawing feet. Oh, almost joined the VC. Scrolling through my Discord right now. All right. Of course, Sensei Wolf. Right. Get out a bit of toes action. That looks terrible. I think I could get away with just these mounds, little mounds for feet, and just cover it up with some socks. I think ghosts wear socks. I hope they do. They already died terrible deaths. The least that they could have is just socks, right? I don't think that'll take away from the whole ghost thing. Multoting. Alright. Let's see. Not gonna lie, I kinda dig the line art of this, kinda. Obviously it's a lot messier, but it's something. Maybe I could... Nah, I think I'm okay with that. I just need to add the iconic eyes. And this is why this brush is so cool to me. Just draw this. If I were to use my previous line art brush, I would go like this. I don't really like that anymore. It seems cool. I like this. Has these little blobs and everything that are really hard to replicate. And I know I should use more brushes and everything. A lot of my friends use different brushes for different things. So that's cool. I just don't know how though. Okay. I think that's good. I think we could get started with the line art now. I mean the color. Fuck. Oh right. I should probably mention this. We need to make the back side of this. We need to make like a sketch of the back view of this, which is really hard. Yeah, great. I gotta spend more time doing that. But for now, let's add group layer. Right, there we go. just a little sip of coffee. Oh, you gotta go? Work and I'll have a good stream. Thank you. Thanks, Jayla. See you around. Thanks for sticking by. Yes. I got distracted again. Okay. I gotta keep trucking. Can't get distracted now. Okay. Back view is a lot easier. Kind of. Actually, no, I take that back. I shouldn't be too cocky. Back view sucks. Not only do you have to try and make it look... Not only do you have to draw the same thing again, but you have to, like, redraw, essentially, the pose and stuff and shit. Like, you could do it in 3D, but, like, who the hell knows 3D? Jeez. Yeah.
Jeez. Ugh, come on. Alright. Maybe a little bit more like this. Yeah. It was supposed to be a little larger on the back, but based off the drawing, not really. The front view at least, so we're just gonna keep it like that. Well, I guess we can get away with that. I guess. There we go. I think that's good. Quick little back view sketch. I guess we could start on the line art now. Shouldn't take too long. What the hell? What, how? Oh, okay. Okay. Excuse me. Let's get started with the line art. How did I do the line art for this? As I would. Why did I have to ask? Sun hat. Hot. Typos, guys. Okay. Had to look a bit at the references. I wonder if I can get away with like just this shape, you know? Because it's basically that. Maybe. Something like that. And then Okay. And that's how you cheat line art. Yes. Sure. I don't know. My arms. Yeah, great. A body. Slow. Let's increase the volume of the music. Feel like getting a bit more music into the stream. Yeah. Excuse me. I had to warn everybody before I sneezed. I'm built different. I'm kidding. Oh, damn it. Okay. Ooh, let's add this detail at the back. I have a really dark backstory for this character. I still haven't figured out their name yet, which is really sad. Sure. Yeah, alright. Oh wait, the ripped sleeve here is a lot more different. I mean, it still needs the. I'm not gonna science you guys. Not gonna splurt some non-existent sciencey knowledge on you guys. So not gonna do that. Yes. Okay. We got little backslashes for the back. Thank you, gabnonymous. Very insightful wording. Let's name the layers first. Notice how we had to skip out the entire hair, the head. This is why back view is slightly better than, yeah. Back view is slightly better than front view when it comes to line, but the fact that you have to draw back view first, I mean back view last, makes it worse. Yeah. I actually don't know how to approach this. Oh wait. So it's like this, and then it goes like that. and then it goes like this, and then it goes like that. Explosion. Okay, and then the back straps go like this. There's little things here, so I'm gonna add that. Right here. Music, please. Please, thank you. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, thank goodness. I thought this was like on the same layer. Okay. Coffee. How did I go about this? Okay. So, relatively similar. Okay. Shirt line goes here. And then this. Did I even add like the little... I think I did. No. I don't really know what we can add here at the back. What can we add to the back? I do not know. I do not know. I mean, we don't have to, you know. We don't have to always add stuff to the back view. I think this should be good. Yeah, forget it. Let's just move on to the legs. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. That seems about right. Well, I guess that's it for the back. Sure. Woo! Back view line mostly. All right. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I take back what I said. I want to add like some detail to the blouse. There we go. That way it looks just a little more raggedy. Raggedy! Raggedy Ann and Andy. It's really fun to say. I've never watched the movie. Okay. Let us now move on to the. Let us now move on to the worst part for me, which is the coloring. But first, we go here. There we go. It is a thunderstorm, campers. Yes. Oh, okay. I do want to add that. Okay, give me a sec. Let's add some expressive line arts. Yes. Let's add some details. There we go. Where is my music? Jeez. Yeah, that could work. There you go. Okay. Transform tool. Mm-hmm. So the thing about multos is that they're really just black and white, you know? Which is like my specialty. My specialty color scheme. Which isn't saying much. I could do that, but I want to add a bit of color to this. I was thinking that I was thinking of like having what's this? Like having their hair like brown somewhat, you know. Hmm. Yeah, this is why coloring is really hard for me. Thinking about it. Thinking about it. Yeah. Holy crap. It's just completely white outside. It's raining really hard. Wow. That is quite the view. Not to mention the fact the sky is fucking flashing. So, if the stream ever goes down, oh my gosh, that is. Uh, okay, no, the mic isn't picking that up. Well, I feel sorry for the two cats outside my balcony, which aren't mine. If anyone wants to look back on the stream for some weird reason, the cats are not mine. But, goddamn. This is not a good background sound to work to. Oh, great. I'm gonna put this back here. I do want to take a bit of a break. I don't know if I want to end stream right now. My drive is completely just low right now. My arms are starting to hurt. I feel like the stream has run its course now. I don't want to have to push myself. I'll come back to this, but not in the stream. But I do want to get this done. Hopefully today. If not, then I don't know. But either way, here's this character. I do not know what to call them. I'll think about it. But, sure. We'll end the stream right here. Yeah. So, seeing as, you know, there aren't anyone watching right now, I do want to say thank you once again for watching. I do apologize that we did not get to finish the reference sheet, but I did run out of drive for now. And also, I kind of want to not... Oh my gosh. It is raining really hard. So... I will be... I'll be calling this one a day. To those who joined in, thank you once again. It is quite surprising to see 7 concurrent viewers in a stream, and I didn't really... I know that isn't a lot in like terms of bigger streamers, but that is a lot for me. This is my second stream. It's still cool. For now, so we wake up at 4 a.m. I am not waking up at 4. I have class tomorrow. I forgot to mention that. But yeah, no. Yup. Thank you all for watching. Thanks for sticking around. I forgot the term. Oh my gosh, my brain. I am just so out of it right now. Either way, thanks for watching. I will be ending the stream here, so bye. Yes. Stay safe, by the way. Yeah, stay safe.